Jeannot! Ils ont tué Jeannot! Y a-t-il plus rien de sacré? Annulez Pâques! To be or not to be a culte? That is the question! Et ça vous fait rire? Ça vous amuse? Ça vous titille? Alors vous allez rire jusqu'à en pleurer!
The day mankind lost its imagination was the day I discovered love. It was a time when art was dying, and I was turning 11. Classical music had become a sport called the string duel, and the girl of my dreams was called Frida. Frida was 14, and she dreamt of playing in front of crowds, just like her brothers who made the playoffs every year. But her father had ruled that the cello was useless for combat. It was her mom who secretly taught her the cello, despite having been locked away in her bedroom by Frida's jealous father. Frida hoped that her music would revive her parents' passion, but her father was only interested in the cheers of the crowds as his sons fought one another. I should have had the courage to take her away back then, but I didn't know where to go. People like Frida and her mother were persecuted everywhere. It was the same in every family and in every city all over the planet. And things were getting worse. Frida's mother tried to warn us. Art is like a woman, she sang. If we do not cherish it, it would just walk out the door. Frida's father, fearing she was calling out to another man, forbade her to sing. And one day, it happened. It was the trolls who started. It's always the trolls who start. Then the others followed. Fairies, muses, mirages. Every imaginary creature that fuels our talent just quit. The muses stopped inspiring poets. The fairies and nymphs of the world abandoned painters and sculptors. Even monsters ceased haunting our dreams. From that day on, nothing new would ever be created. Nothing beautiful.
Co to jest, kurwa?
Art was withdrawing from the world, but Frida's mother, unable to escape, was withering away. Frida kept on playing, but no one listened. Now that his wife would never be stolen by another, Frida's father could stop worrying. But not for long. The lucky ones in our neighborhood were taken by fairies or beautiful nymphs. Frida, she got picked by the troll. Art could not leave everything behind, so in order to save the talent that was left on this earth, the muses kidnapped the children. The monster was sad to leave. Perhaps there were still things worth loving in our world. Frida, she was scared. It was her first real concert, and trolls are a tough crowd.
¡Troll! ¿Es ahí?
¿Dónde está el monstruo? Hans, Fritz.
The clown was right. Nothing was sacred anymore.
Mama.
The monster must have been a friend of a family back in the old days, because he knew all of Frida's melodies by heart. And the muses and the fairies and all the children left, leaving behind a colorless world devoid of imagination. Me, I wanted to leave hand in hand with Frida. There was always trouble with trolls.
Frida!
Frida! Me!
Il monstro! Es un pendejo!
Ma c'est que ma ne pas dit.
Papa.
And just like that, mankind lost its imagination and I discovered love. I asked Frida if she wanted to leave with the Muses. She said no. She wants to stay and fight. That's what trolls do. They fight. One day I will marry her. She says that I'm too short for a monster like her. Nobody said love was easy.